If you're new to day trading, don't use a dime of your money until you do this. Stick around. Welcome to the Framework Fortune YouTube channel. I'm your host, Ben. To build your financial freedom, start your journey now by hitting that subscribe button and that notification bell. If you're new to day trading, I know you're excited. The day trading craze train has been going full blast lately. You see it on your Facebook feeds, on your Twitter feeds, all that. These gurus saying start day trading right now, learn my strategy, and you'll be rich. You'll have your financial freedom. Look at my Lambo, look at my mansion. I understand. It's exciting. I was where you were at one point. But listen to me. You need to do this one thing before you ever invest any real money, and that is paper trade. I don't see these gurus telling people this. They want to sell you their courses, they want to sell you their chat room memberships and all that. But the one thing they don't tell you is you need to paper trade. And if you don't know what that is, it is trading with fake money. And Thinkorswim, the desktop platform I use, has a free paper trading option that will let you trade with fake money in real time with the real stock market. There's no fake stocks. This is not one of those fake stock market game apps. This is the real stock market. This is real day trading in real time, but without you having to risk any money. So you can learn how to trade for free. It's fantastic. But you need to paper trade. A lot of people don't understand how important it is. If you start out and you throw $2,000 in an account, you're going to lose it. Now, maybe 1 out of 100,000 people or something might get lucky and get on a nice roll and actually turn that into more money, but most likely you're going to lose it. 90% of traders fail. And there's several reasons why, but the biggest reason why is because nobody takes the time to learn. They start right away with their real money, they lose it, and they get mad and frustrated, and they quit. Of course you're going to fail if you quit, but that's one of the biggest reasons why day traders fail. So why set yourself up that way? Set yourself up for success and paper trade. It makes perfect sense. NFL stars don't just become NFL stars out of nowhere saying, hey, I'm going to play in the NFL. They practice and practice and practice their whole lives. They condition themselves to where they can finally get to that level of play. That's with anything. Any type of major skill in your life is not going to be an overnight type of thing. You can't just wake up and say, hey, I'm going to go play for the Green Bay Packers. It doesn't work that way. Same thing with day trading. You're not going to wake up the next day because you saw some day trader sitting on his Lambo telling you to buy his strategy and be able to trade the way he's trading that next day. It's not going to happen. I'll tell you that right now. But with paper trading, you can legit learn how to trade successfully, and it will get you so prepared. One thing that a lot of people don't realize is there's a lot that goes into the trading platforms. You know, there's several different types of orders, limit, market, stop loss. You need to learn those. You need to learn how to execute those. You need to learn how to read level 2. You need to learn your charting. And all that's going to take a little bit of time, but you can do it for free. So why pay for it? Why lose your money trying to learn that? Paper trade. I'm going to say it, and I'm going to keep saying it throughout this video. Paper trade. Okay, guys? Now, you also need discipline. Discipline's a real big factor in the stock market. You need to make consistent profits. You're not going to win on 100% of your trades. The best traders win about 75% of the time. There's traders out there who win 40% of the time, but they still make a profit because their profits are high on those 40% winners and their losses are low on those 60% losers. So the profits outweigh the losers. And that's really key. So you can be a trader who loses 60% of the time and still be profitable. But you want to get up to 60, 70%, and that can actually be life-changing. So the only way you're going to do this without running out of money and driving yourself into debt is by paper trading. So do that first, okay? You need to get used to using the trading platform. You need to get used to the emotions that goes into the trades. Every trade, starting out, you're excited. That excitedness is great. It's great motivation to get you to start. But while you're in a trade, you need to be emotionless. And this takes some mastering. The best day traders know this. You have to be a robot. You cannot be in that trade and be excited and it goes up and then you're like, oh, it's going to the moon. I'm going to make $1 million. And then you don't get out and lock in your profit and it crashes on you and you just lost a bunch of money. What can also happen is you're excited and you get into a trade and it starts dropping and it's crashing and you're like, well, I know this strategy works, so I'm just going to hold on to it. And it keeps crashing and crashing and crashing. But you didn't keep your emotions in check. And so instead of locking out and just taking a small loss, you took a huge loss. Okay? And this is only going to come with time. That's why paper trading is important. You need to get your emotions in check. You need to be a robot. With paper trading, you can experiment. So if there's 3 or 4 different gurus or strategies that you've looked up on Google or you've listened to on YouTube, try them out paper trading. It doesn't cost you anything. It's not going to make you lose anything. Try them out. See if they actually work. If they work, great. If they don't, move on to the next one. So you can experiment because there's going to be millions of strategies out there when you first start out. Everybody's going to be trying to sell you one or tell you their strategy, and you want to try them out. You want to experiment with them. And you might find a strategy you like, but it's just not quite fitting you because every person is different and they have their own comfort level with strategies. So you might find a strategy you like, but you might be able to tweak it while you're paper trading and make it better suited to you, and that will be a lot better for you in the long run. So use paper trading to get used to everything, and then experiment with strategies and make a strategy fit you. And then once you have that strategy mastered, you can start with real money, and that way you've got all the newbie jitters and excitedness and all that out of you. You've got your strategy mastered. You're familiar with your trading platform. When you start with real money, it's going to make a big difference. You're going to start profiting right away. You're going to start having really small losses, and those profits are going to outweigh those losses, and you're going to start building that account. And it's a great feeling when you master a strategy and you've not spent any money trying to master it. And then you start with a $2,000 account or a $4,000 account or even a $1,000 account, and you start building that account because you trained yourself. Those profits is because of you. They're not because of any guru strategy or anything like that. That is you making that money, and it's a great feeling. So paper trade, paper trade, paper trade until you are comfortable and you have a mastered strategy. If you'd like to experiment with my strategy, hit the playlist above. If you have any questions about paper trading or the stock market in general, leave a comment below and let me know. I will answer it as soon as possible. I'm your host, Ben. Until next time.